Hey, cheers, Barrels for Hope. I hope you are all having a wonderful night. We've got a lot of exciting news for you guys. And we even have a member of one of the charities that we're donating to this year coming on to share with you guys. So, quick rundown of what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to give you guys a dark arts update. We'll quickly talk about our Four Roses pick. I don't think we've done that yet. So, we'll do that. It was a great pick, by the way. You guys are going to love it. Then we've got Amber coming on from To Write Love on Her Arms. She's going to talk a little bit about the charity, one of the four that we'll be donating money to this year. We've got some annual event news, and then we're going to do the drawing for the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof pick. So, welcome, Kim, Dan, Bill. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, buddy.
All right. Doing good.
All good. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, great to see everybody. As always, if you're watching this stream, it's because you're an amazing person. So thanks for being a part of Barrels for Hope and, allowing us to share our passion with you guys and also donate money to great causes. It's just been an awesome year. This is Angel Share 14. So it's hard to believe we're already on our 14th live stream of this, but it's all because of you guys. So thanks for being a part of this. Real quickly, I'll tell you guys about the dark arts. I've posted a little bit in Patreon and Discord, but in case you missed it, the shipping day, we changed shipping day to May 11th. If you want to come help with that, you can get in touch with me. We had 84 bottles for the white port, and we sold all of those. We worked that out perfect, guys, because we were at the pick, and I think we thought we could get around 90 in that barrel, and it turned out to be 84. As always, you guys came through, and we sold out of that barrel, and everybody that wanted a bottle is going to get a bottle. We didn't even have to do a randomizer, so it worked out perfectly. I think there's going to be one or two people who wanted 2 bottles who will get 2 bottles. As always, guys, you will get an invoice from Reggie probably within the next week where you can pay for those. And then, of course, the bottle that goes with your membership was an amazing Oloroso Sherry finished bourbon. We had 198 the yield on that, and to date I think we've sold all but 19. So we're going to put those in our Patreon pages and probably get rid of those last 19. But again, that's going to raise a little over $2,000 for charity. So thank you guys all for participating and doing that. When we sell out of those barrels, it makes it real easy when we go on another pick. If we find an awesome barrel we weren't expecting for us to pull the trigger on. So thank you guys for that. I guess if as always, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. We'll get to them at the end of the live stream. I guess let's move on to Four Roses. Kim, you want to talk about Four Roses a little bit?
Sure. So we had an awesome pick at Four Roses. We picked an OESF 5th tier, 11 years, 1 month old. And I don't have my notes in front of me. Maybe somebody remembers the proof, 126-ish, I think. But it is, oh, there you go. It is phenomenal. So we're really excited. The plan is for it to go to bottling in May. And so fingers crossed we get it before the annual event. One thing to note is these, as you know, these are not part of the membership bottles. This is an extra bottle. And so we will get signups once we know the number of bottles that we're getting. We will be selling these for $119.99. So it's a little bit more than a lot of the single barrels that you'll see out there because we really want to focus on this bottle raising money for charity.
Yeah, and at that price, I think we're looking at a little over $4,000 extra to charity just for that barrel. So obviously Kim was a huge help in getting us in to even do a pick. I think they said, they only do like 50 a year of these. So I did have some pictures pulled up in case you guys hadn't seen it, but man, they just know how to do a pick experience. When you get there, they have your names up on the TV. It's a beautiful Beautiful spot. Just the little things like putting the Four Roses covers over the barrel. It looks so nice. But here's our barrel, all signed. But yeah, we had narrowed it down to 3, and we went with the OESF, which was a 5th tier, 11-year, and it is fantastic. You guys are gonna love it. So, if you have any questions about that, let us know. Of course, we're gonna try to get another one the next year, but there are no promises. That's hard to do. So, we will do our best, though. We have anything else to add on the charity aspect or the Four Roses aspect? No, we're kind of cruising. Is there any questions in the comments yet? I don't think. It's I saw it's Hawk sighting behind Kim.
Yes, he is.
And they're on top of it. You guys are. Well, so Amber is going to be coming on. She's not here yet, and she's not supposed to be. We're running ahead of schedule. So, Kim, do you want to give? Hey, there's the Hawk.
What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing? We're just listening in on you. You guys do your thing.
What do you? Oh no!
Yeah, Jason's here too.
What's up, Jason?
What are you guys into? What are you drinking tonight?
So I'm drinking in celebration of our Four Roses pick, the 135th anniversary Ellie.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Kim, since we're running a little ahead of schedule, do you want to talk about the annual event? Any updates? And we can bring Amber on when she gets on.
We've got some pretty great updates. So we do still have a few tickets left. So
Amber,
if you want a ticket. Let's go there. That's fine.
Okay, let's go to Amber. So. All right. Hey, Amber, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we've heard lots of great things about the organization, and Josh is super excited. We're all super excited to be helping you guys and making a donation to you this year. Are you going to be at the year-end event?
In July, yes.
Okay. Great.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the live stream. We have everybody watching, so no pressure. But we wanted to bring you on. We kind of like to bring all the charities on and just talk a little bit about the organization so our members know, what we're donating to. So if you want to talk about how you got involved with the organization, talk a little bit about the organization, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, my name's Amber. I'm the Director of Partnerships at Toloha, and I've been here for just over 5 years. And I've been following Charity Love on Our Arms, or Toloha as we abbreviate it, since 2008. So I had been a longtime supporter before I ever joined staff. It was something that I found in high school, and it just meant so much to me to hear about a group of people, kind of, the first of many in the early 2000s talking about mental health, right? Like, we've come a long way as a society since 2008, but at the time it was still a little taboo, and it was things that hit home for me. Mental health struggles run deep in my family and my personal life as well. And so to hear about these people that were saying, like, it's okay to not be okay, and, help exists, hope exists, and we can talk about these things, because at the time in 2008, it was kind of just brushed under the rug at my house, and we just kind of pretended everything was normal because that's kind of what the norm was at the time. And so I've been following for years, and then 5 years ago I joined staff, and have been here for 5 years. And so if you're not familiar with our mission statement, Charity Love on Our Arms is a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting help and hope to those struggling with things like depression, addiction, self-injury, suicide. And we basically exist to encourage, inform, and inspire, and invest directly into treatment and recovery. So We've been doing that since 2006. And since 2006, we've donated, invested more than 3.7 million directly into treatment and recovery. So helping people sit with a counselor for the first time, help people get inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, things like that, that they might not be able to afford because of how expensive mental health care is in the US. And so we meet people kind of where they're at. We say we're a bridge, right? So we don't have mental health professionals on staff. We act as a bridge to connect people where they're at. So maybe it's meeting people face to face at a music festival and connecting them to resources in their area code. Maybe it's meeting them online on social media at 2 a.m. when they're doom scrolling and having, fighting their deepest, darkest thoughts. We're there with a message of hope and resources to connect them if they need to speak to a crisis counselor. We are in schools. We just celebrated hitting a huge milestone for us that our high school program, Between the Bells, has reached 200,000 students. And we started that in the fall of 2019. Obviously, you know what happened in 2020. So we weren't expecting to launch a program and then immediately nobody be in schools for this program. But we're very proud of the work that our high school team has done. We've also launched this year middle school resources. We know that these conversations need to start even earlier than the high school age. They might look a little different. You might not be saying the same exact things, but we need to let middle school students know if you are struggling with these things, you aren't alone and there is help, and it's okay to speak up and say, I get anxious thoughts, or I think I might be struggling with depression. We want to start those conversations earlier because studies show the sooner people get help, the better results in their recovery. So we are meeting people in person, we're meeting people online. And one of the things that we do and kind of how we got started was through merchandise. So our founder in 2006 had no intentions of starting a nonprofit. He wanted to help one friend, a girl named Renee that he had just met, get into treatment and recovery. They were in Florida, and this specific treatment center in Florida, you needed to be 5 days sober before you could enter the facility. And so Jamie, our founder, stayed with Renee for those 5 days to make sure that she stayed sober so that she could get into this treatment. She was struggling with substance abuse and also self-injury. And one of the things that she had done was cut the words "fuck up" into her arm because that's what she believed she was. And so he, over those 5 days, got to know a little bit more of her story, and with her permission, asked if he could share it on MySpace back in the day. And he titled that story "To Write Love on Her Arms" because that's what he wanted to show her because of what she had written on her arms. And it went viral probably before the word viral was even really a word in the realm of the internet. And people started reaching out saying, Renee's story is my story. How can I get help? Or Renee's story is my best friend and I have no idea how to help them. What can I do? And so Jamie kind of realized, hey, I don't really know what to do. I sold some t-shirts that said "To Write Love on Her Arms" to raise money for one person. I have no idea how to scale this, but it looks like there's a need for this and people are really relating. People don't know how to get help. People don't feel comfortable talking about mental health in their own homes. And so he decided, okay, there's a need here. And he quit his sales job and started a nonprofit in 2006. So we just celebrated 18 years of connecting people to help and hope.
Wow, that's amazing. I had known some of the story, but not all of it. I was a coach in junior high. I coached junior high archery actually, and I never knew the amount of kids doing self-harm until I became a coach, and it was pretty alarming to me. And I know this affects everybody. Everybody that's watching probably has had someone touched by mental health illness, suicide, self-harm, some of those things. So for us to be able to contribute and help out means the world to all of us. So
yeah, we're super thankful for your support. We over the past few years, especially with COVID, we've a silver lining came out of that time. A lot more people are talking about mental health, kind of when you're at home with your thoughts and you don't have anything else going on. That might be a realization for you. And so since 2020, we've seen so many people talk about mental health, and that's really, really great. But what we've seen with that is an increase in people reaching out to us for help, which is a great thing. But for us in the scholarship program that we have to help pay for counseling, we scale it every year. But since 2020, we've seen like a 70% increase in the applications that we get. And so it's the past few years, we're like, okay, like we're so thankful that people are reaching out for help, but we need to get more people on board to support this mission, because if not, we're not going to be able to help these people get into treatment, get into counseling for the first time. And so we're so, so thankful for the work that you're doing and your support this year.
Yeah, just the numbers I've been seeing on increases in suicide are just unbelievable.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Amber, thank you so much for what you do. This organization is passionate about helping this year. And we know this important work takes money. It's not an inexpensive thing to do. What does $10,000 do to Write Love in Our Arms, and how do you use that money, and how much care or service does that provide for people in need?
Yeah. So there's a few different ways, and we can kind of talk about how you would like the funds allocated. So it could be unrestricted and just go to the most important need. Or it could be restricted to maybe it's the high school program, maybe it's our treatment and recovery scholarship program. So our high school program right now, since we launched in 2019, we have been able to offer that to students or to schools for free, which is huge because we know how much red tape is involved at schools when it comes to a budget. At one point when we first started that, we said, okay, we didn't have funding for it yet. And so we said, we're going to charge schools 50 cents a student, which seems like pennies. And we presented that to a school and they said, oh, that's too much. And so thankfully we have had funding since 2020 to provide that to students for free, to schools for free. But the start of next school year, at this point, we would have to start charging schools. And then for treatment and recovery scholarships, our average scholarship gift to someone getting into counseling is we're seeing anywhere between $50 to $75 per session. And our average scholarship length, it varies by person. Some people just need help for 3 months. Some people need help for a little bit longer. Some people need more than just, therapy. They need something more intensive, inpatient, outpatient, things like that. And so those costs kind of vary, but our average scholarship recipient receives 3 to 4 months of a therapy session once a week at somewhere between $50 to $65. So it really just depends on how you want to bring it up, and what you're passionate about, where you feel like you want to see your dollars used. And so you can let us know, and then we can write the specifics out for you and let you know how that 10,000 would be used.
I'm sure Josh has had experience with that, because I know Josh has done a lot working with your organization in the past. So we'll definitely talk to Josh about that. I'm not sure if he explained to you how the organization got started, but 4 of us just came together, decided to start a whiskey club and donate all the proceeds back to charity. So the first year we picked 4 charities that, all had meaning to each of us. And going forward, we've got a committee developed, and we're going to let our members decide on the 4. We're always going to be donating towards mental health, military, children, and cancer. So we're honored to be able to help out.
Yeah, we're very, very appreciative.
I just made sure we didn't have any questions. I don't think we do. Kim, do you or Dan have any questions for Amber? I don't want to take up too much of her time tonight.
Oh, you're fine.
Nope, just thank you. Thank you for what you do, and thanks for coming on and sharing your organization story.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for sure.
Thank you. And yeah, let me know if there are any questions after. Feel free to email me and I can answer those. Our website has a lot of information too. So if you're curious about learning anything more, our website is our acronym. So TWLOHA.com. On there, you can find more about our story. You can find our Find Help tool, where anyone in the US can put in their zip code and find free and reduced cost mental health services in their area. There's also links to 24/7 helpline. So if you're ever talking to someone that's in crisis or is in need of resources, those are great places to point people as well. And you can follow us on social media and see what we're up to.
And for you Barrels for Hope members, if you don't know, you can go to barrelsforhope.com, click on the charity page. And at the very bottom, we have our 4 charities that we're donating to this year. And the link to their website is there. So you can find that. So,
and Amber, if I am correct, we'll see you at our first ever annual event in Kentucky come July.
Yes, I'm excited to be there.
All right. Thanks, Amber. We'll see you in a couple months.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. That was great. Great having her on and sharing everything with you guys. We hope to have the other charities on too. We've just been so busy. We got to get on that. Bill, don't worry. Bill stays on us to make sure we're trying to schedule them to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit and let you know where our money's going. So now, Kim, if you want, you could talk about the annual event.
Yes.
You have some new news too, but I'll let you share it.
We do. And I did forget one thing when we were talking about the Four Roses bottle. So Brent Elliott, the master distiller of Four Roses, did agree to come on a live stream with us after we get the bottles and do a tasting. So we had a sample pulled for him. So that'll be super fun. And then on the annual event, very excited. We have just a few tickets left. So if you want to come join us for this awesome weekend, you need to get your tickets. So once they're sold out, they're sold out. I think we've announced that Jason C. will be our MC for Saturday night, which is super sitting behind me cheering. And Fred Minnick is planned to come and speak. And then the latest news is Bernie Lubbers has agreed to come to the event as well and speak to us a bit about Elijah Craig. So just really super excited about how this is turning out.
What's up, everybody? Here they are.
Well, yeah, you're crushing it as the events planner, Kim. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Except for having that Jason C. guy host. That's all right. No, we're super excited. He's gonna be awesome. Don't tell him I said that though. Oh,
he heard you.
We can hear you. I can hear you, Lance.
What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
You're in Texas doing a couple barrel picks, huh?
Yeah, we did a Rebecca Creek today, and tomorrow's still Austin. So
pick something good, will you?
I'll try.
Well, thanks for helping us out, man, and hosting the event. It's going to be a great
Yeah,
time.
I'm looking forward to it. Between Fred and Bernie, I don't think I'll be able to say 5 words.
Don't forget Josh and Lance, too.
Yeah, don't forget Josh and I.
Oh, forget it. I'm just going to stand up there and look pretty.
Yeah.
That's really roll.
Well, I'm super excited for that. I guess I could show you. I wanted to show you guys real quick, if I can. Let me see. Let me share this. There we go. I wanted to share the Barrels for Hope site with you guys. Just a quick rundown for you if you haven't seen it, because I know we've got some new members, and one of the members asked where the charity link was. But if you pull it up and you scroll down, you can see all our barrel picks. Well, a lot of the barrel picks we've done. There's videos. If we've made a video on it, you'll see. You can go to our page and there's a little vlog type videos. Also, as always, huge thanks to A1, our partner. But if you go to the charity tab, you can just scroll down and then you'll see from to write love on her arms. You can just click there. And then that's going to take you right to their website. If you have any more, if you want any information, or you could do that with all the charities. And then I also, for all the new people there, if you go to our store, we have tons of merchandise, pretty awesome merchandise on there. Kim and Josh and Bill's daughter helped set all that up, and it's just awesome. The glasses are amazing. The shirts are amazing. So I would highly encourage you guys to go there if you're interested in any Barrels for Hope merch, especially before the year-end event. So as that comes up, we definitely want to be have all our Barrels for Hope merchandise on, show up with our swag. So Kim, you want to talk about anything else about the year-end event? We want to talk? We don't want to talk about swag bags or anything, right?
We don't have anything else to talk about for the year-end event.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, huh? Man, this is a quick stream tonight. I didn't even see any questions. We must be getting good at this. Did you guys see anything come through?
No, it's been pretty quiet.
A lot of cheers, everybody.
Everybody's in stunned silence. Jason is in the background.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the last thing I need to do. I got to do the randomizer.
Yeah, we got to do the randomizer for the Elijah Craig Barrel.
For the Elijah Craig. That's why everybody's still on. They want that. So we're super excited to have 4 of you guys go and go with a pick team. And every time we've went there, at least with A1, but definitely when we were there last year with Barrels for Hope, they rolled out the red carpet. They had some amazing barrels for us. Some of my favorite picks of the year. So what'd you say, Bill?
They do a great job. Yeah, it was such it's always going to be a sentimental pick, right? It was the first Barrels for Hope pick, the founders pick.
Yep.
So the fact that we're going to go back and do another one, I think means a lot, but they do a great job. It's a fun experience. Yeah,
I'm excited. Bernie's coming. If you guys haven't met Bernie Lovers, he's fun to be around, man. So, all right. Well, with that, let me share this and we'll get our 4 here. I've already got the names pulled up. We had a lot of interest in this for just posting today. So
yeah, it was like 28 or 29 people said they could do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So here we go. Top 4 get to go on the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof pick. Brad Key, Jonathan Cliff, Derek Gaston, Andrew Balganio. Edward Young, you're on deck if something happens with those and they can't make it. All right. Congrats to all you guys. Should be a fun time, man. Should be a great time. Nope, that's one I meant to share. Yeah, cheers, buddy. It's going to be fun, man. July is going to be fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I think that's all the news I've got, guys. What happened? I didn't mean to. Did I kick you off, Dan? I'm sorry, buddy.
It's just part of being in the witness protection program. You get a slide.
I gotta duck out.
All right. Do you guys have anything else tonight?
No.
All right.
You're not.
All right. I didn't see any questions. So cheers, everybody. If you need anything. Oh, one other thing on the Barrels for Hope site. If you're ever wondering how to contact us, there's a contact tab now. So you can just go there, click on it, and then I'll get your email and I'll reply to it. Just give me 24 hours. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for everything. We love you guys very much. We will talk to you soon.